As far as aggression goes in this tank, this is the weird part. And here is your Nano Tank. You can actually see them swimming right there, the white and orange one. You want to come out and say hi? People want to see you. Beautiful array of colors. So what better way than to relieve some stress is to go out and buy a fish. See them actually go to work up top. Aloha, my ohana. Before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for reaching out. In that last video where I rescued the gold gourami and that Oscar in that 20-gallon tank. Now, if you guys haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link up above. Go ahead and click on that link. Check out the video. It was a crazy fish rescue. But I want to thank all of those who contacted me and commented down below on trying to find a new home for this guy. We did manage to get a 75-gallon tank from Dennis, so I really appreciate you, Dennis. Thank you so much for coming through again for me. I really appreciate you, man. But we're gonna pick up that 75-gallon tank probably this weekend and get them moved into the new home, so stay tuned for that video, okay? It's coming up. Now, with that being said, as far as the comments go down below, I really appreciate all of your comments, and honestly, I go through every single one. I do read them all. I don't respond to every single one. I just, life takes over, time, I'm making new videos, I'm editing videos, so don't take it personal if I don't get back to you on a comment, okay? But I really do try to answer every single comment. I definitely read every single one. Normally, I'll hit a like or a heart, something like that, but on top of that, I actually get a lot of ideas from your comments to make the next video. As this video here, I got a comment from one of my subscribers asking how Renovation is doing. Now, Renovation is my red devil cichlid that's right back there in the predator tank. You can actually see him swimming right there, the white and orange one. That is my red devil cichlid. I'll leave a link down in the description below. When I did pick him up, it was kind of an interesting video because we were doing a big renovation on the house and everything was it was stressful. And at a stressful time, what better way than to relieve some stress is to go out and buy a fish. Probably wasn't the best time, and I took my wife with me, which made it even that much sweeter. So you guys got to check that video. I'll put it down in the description below. Click on that and enjoy that one. That one's a real hoot. So I do read your comments. It really does. It helps me put out new content, and if you guys want to see something, leave a comment down below. I haven't gave you guys an update on that tank ever since I set it up. Matter of fact, let's go right now and check it out. And here is your Nano Tank. As you can see, it looks just like when I built it. Now, if you guys want to see the video on when I built this 2.5-gallon Nano Tank, I'll leave a link down in the description below. I might even put it in the comment section too as well, just to make it easier for you guys to click on it and check out the build. It was a fun build. It was the first time I ever did a Nano Tank this size. And then adding these two beautiful Keali'i fish. The type of Keali'i fish that I do have in here, it's actually called the Fundulapanchex Gardneri, all right? Or better known as the blue steel Keali'i fish. As you can see, I have a breeding pair. I bought them together. I believe it was $15, I believe. When I bought these two, a female, the female you can see right there in the middle. She doesn't pack too much color. And then, of course, the beautiful male up in the corner. You can see he's got like the orange and the red fins. He'll come out here in a second with the blue body and specks of red. Just a beautiful little fish. They're super personable, too, for a little, like, nano fish. They're, gosh, maybe about less than an inch big. I'm trying to get these guys to actually breed. That would be really cool. This tank is just for them only, so there's a lot of hides. As you can see, the female, she's pretty plain Jane looking, like most females. And then look at the beautiful male. Look how pretty this guy is. Let me just get this guy in focus here. He's just got just a beautiful array of colors, like racing stripes on the fin. You can see his body. He's got like these bluish red dots. The body, he's just clean looking, man. I really love the way this guy looks. It's my first pair of Keali'i fish. I would say a really good beginner fish for Keali'i fish. As you can see, they'll sit there and they'll chase each other around. Now, I'm not sure if this is some type of breeding ritual or anything, but they're extremely active. This is my first time with Keali'i fish, so if you guys know anything about Keali'i fish, yeah, leave a comment down below. I'd love to read your suggestions or comments on maybe possibly breeding these two. It would be awesome. Like I said, you guys got to check out the build. I got the tiniest little sponge filter for this tank and a heater. Pretty neat. They're actually tucked in the corner. As far as food goes for these guys, they're not picky at all. You know, from what I've read and done some research, they don't eat flake food, but not these guys. These guys will eat flake food, dried food, live food, frozen food. They're not picky at all. Now they do prefer and they do need a higher protein than norm. So any type of, like, you know, bloodworm or brine shrimp, something like that, they just devour and love. I actually feed them a lot of the freeze-dried bloodworms by Aquarium. They love this brand here and just like scoop it up. So we're gonna go ahead and give these guys a pinch of some freeze-dried bloodworms and watch these guys go to work. They love these dried bloodworms, so we're gonna go ahead and feed them some of these dried bloodworms, and you can see them actually go to work up top. They love them. They hardly ever see him fight. You know, if anything, I think the behavior of him chasing her around is a breeding behavior. So we'll see what happens. I'm really looking forward to maybe possibly having some little baby Keali'i fish, you know? We will see. But you can see they just gobble up those dry bloodworms, man. They really, really love their bloodworms. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little update on the Nano Tank. I got like fine detail with this tank and the fish and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. This one goes out to Bonnie. Speaking of Bonnie, our fish's names, Bonnie and Clyde, in the 2.5 gallon Nano Tank. I will keep you guys posted and updated if I do see some breeding activity or if I see Mama down here in the corner with a little tummy tum. But for the time being, they're just going to be chasing each other around, living the good life in this little 2.5 gallon Nano Tank that I created. So if you guys want to see the build of this tank, like I said, I'll leave a link down in the description below, as well as I will pin the link in the comments too below. So other than that, though, let's go to the main tank where all the action is. All right, let's go. Okay, so this is the Predator tank. It is doing, I mean, it's doing great. Here's Renovation, my Red Devil Cichlid. As you can see, he's gone through a lot of changes. The black is completely gone. So he still has that orange beak, which I love. And then the orange tail, dorsal fin, anal fin. Yeah, he's doing great. His fins, as you can see, his dorsal fin is super long, which I'm loving. But not only that, though, everybody in the tank is doing good. You know, you got Jason Voorhees right here, Green Terror. His name, we just call him Jason for short. You know, Baby Zeus, my Ocellaris peacock bass. We got Robert Van Winkle in the background there. Yeah, the turquoise severum. He's doing good. Tupac right here, the Jack Dempsey. And then we got over here in the brush, we got my red severum. He's doing good, or she, I'm not sure. And then we have my, oh, there he is, Lemon Oscar, which is doing good. As you can see, their fins are doing great. Nothing wrong with their fins at all. You can look at every single one of these fish and there may be a nick here, a nick there, but nothing drastic to where, you know, fish are just getting beat up in this tank. Now, I know everybody has their own opinion on the various cichlids that I have in this tank. So fingers are crossed. So far, so good. Oh, wait. Oh, there's Mrs. Salvini. Yes, the Salvini cichlid. There she is. Come on and say hi, girl. You want to come out and say hi? People want to see you. There's a lot of people that want to see you. Anyway, she's doing great. Beautiful. She's got that little red belly. Her markings are great. For the most part, as far as aggression goes in this tank, this is the weird part. Well, I don't want to say weird, but it's actually really good. And there's really no tank boss. Everybody kind of does their own thing, and they're so inconsistent. The only thing that I do see consistent is, like you just saw, Jason, my Green Terror, is always chasing around the Jack Dempsey, Tupac in the background. But there's so many different hides on this scape that it's just out of sight, out of mind, you know? What's weird is I'll see like the red severum, which severums aren't supposed to be too aggressive as far as, you know, a cichlid goes. And I see him super aggressive towards the Green Terror, chasing the Green Terror around. I see sometimes the Ocellaris peacock bass and the Red Devil kind of going at it, but they just kind of just live in harmony. You know, I've seen them test each other a couple times, but no damage. It's just open mouth, kind of like push each other around. And then I'll see the turquoise severum chasing around like the Red Devil. So basically it's just a game of like cat and mouse between them all. It's like a different mood, different day. I see different fish chasing different fish each day. It's It's the weirdest, it's cool, but it's just the weirdest thing. Normally you have one fish that's just a dominant fish. In this tank right now, there is no like dominant fish. And you know, as these things get big, especially baby Zeus, you know, I'm definitely gonna get a bigger tank. Miss Salvini cichlid in the background stays away from the drama, as well as my lemon Oscar here. He stays away from the drama. Now, I don't even have a name for my lemon Oscar. I don't have a name for my lemon Oscar, and I never really got a name for my red Severum. I need a name for these guys, all right? So down below in the comments, leave a name, guys. Help me out. And that's what's going on with the Predator tank. Everybody's so far so good. Cross your fingers. Everyone's living in peace. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yes, we got to update the Nano Tank and the Predator tank, specifically the Red Devil renovation. I appreciate all of your comments down below, and because of your comments, we made this video. So shout out to Bonnie, and a shout out to, I can't quite remember who asked me about the renovation Red Devil cichlid, so I apologize, but shout out to you too as well. I gotta go feed the fish out here in the outdoor water feature. I'm gonna get to that. And as far as this coronavirus that's going crazy right now, everybody take care of themselves out there, all right? I know a lot of people are in quarantine right now, but just remember two things, okay? Wash your hands and wash your butts, okay? Other than that though, happy fish, happy life, much love, and aloha. Show.